Hi, I'm Pride Bit. How are you?
Good, good. Hello. How are
What's your
you?
yeah, what's your name, man?
It's John Wayne.
John Wayne. John Wayne. Well, thank you so much for coming today, John Wayne. I want to preface by saying that, whatever happens in this session is entirely for you. I want to make sure it's entirely focused around what you need and what you want to do, okay? And I hope at the end of this, we can have a better understanding of each other. And I am a social worker, and at the heart of this social work lies in really building trust and in making these positive relationships. And any personal information you share with me is private, confidential, and protected. You are allowed to express any thoughts and feelings without fear or judgment. I really commit myself to making sure this confidentiality is kept. I want to make sure this is safe environment for both of us. And unless the information is, at risk for others, at risk for yourself, it won't have. We'll get there when we get there, but I'll discuss it with you plainly and how we have that. Okay. But I hope that we can have a positive conversation today.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much, Mr. Pitt.
All right. All right. So, Mr. Wayne, can you tell me? Um, so, why are we here today?
Yeah, I was actually referred to you by my doctor. I honestly don't know what it is. It's like this whole exercising thing, right? I lose weight, I gain weight, I lose a lot of weight, gain weight again, and it's just everywhere. So I don't know what my doctor said, honestly. So she just gave me a referral, sent me this link, and now I'm just honestly I'm here with you. I just wanna my goal is pretty much to lose weight and look good for me and for summertime.
Summertime, summertime. Yeah, I hear you. It sounds like a lot in the past, your weight's kind of yo-yoed up and down, and it's really hard to like keep the weight off, keep the weight on. And now you're listening to your doctor to see if you can try something new.
Yeah, exactly. Like I used to weigh 50 pounds less. And then my doctor said that I also have some issues with my health. I'm not sure if she meant like physical or mental, but
Mm.
I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if you need to know that. I just maybe it's too much said. I'm not sure. But I try working out with myself, with friends. I listen to podcasts to lift me up, motivate me. I've done all these things and it's like nothing has kicked in.
Mm. Mm. That's tough. That's tough. It sounds like you've done a lot of different ways to try to keep working out and be consistent with it. And it sounds like you start pretty well, and then when you continue it for longer, it kind of fades. And that's pretty standard. Would you say that's true?
Yeah, yeah, it's true. It's just it's a common struggle,
Mm,
right? Starting a new workout routine for me, it's exciting, but it's just keeping the momentum going. That's where I feel like I hit a wall, right? Like myself, I'm having a hard time. I'm trying to find balance between enjoyment, but also being committed to the gym. And I don't think I have none of those.
mm. Yeah, that could be tough. I mean, the balance is always going to be the hard part, right? It does seem like you have these large goals for yourself. Can you tell me about, how in the past you've hit those large goals? Have you tried even setting, maybe smaller goals or something achievable for yourself? How's that worked out for you in the past?
Yeah, so mixing up my workouts, it does keep things interesting.
Mm,
I've tried, keeping smaller goals. As far as even going to the gym or working out, I personally think that's a small goal. That's a goal itself. But I try everything, I'm trying a new class, I'm switching up my routine, or even, I even the intensity of the workouts. That's what I also do.
mhm.
But it's just hard to find something I enjoy. I'm just not even sure, honestly.
Yeah, like you said, man, you've done a lot of variety, and it's like you've tried all the options. You went to the buffet table, and now you're trying to find out, you know, what's really going to stick with when you leave it. Are there any
Yeah.
kind of workouts you've enjoyed in the past?
Yeah, lifting weights, heavy weights, cardio, hit workouts, which is just like high intensity training.
Hmm.
Um, just like a bunch of stuff, burpees, sprints, running hills, other stuff.
Hmm. It really is quite the variety of things.
Yeah.
I can tell that you really want to make working out a very consistent routine for yourself. I mean, does it maybe you could tell me, are there any concerns you have about what happened if you really weren't working out all the time?
Yeah, like if I don't make working out a consistent part of my routine, like I really worry about losing the progress I've made in terms of strength and endurance, right?
Hmm.
So like if I take a day off, I feel like crazy. I'm like someone out there is working harder than me, right? I know that without regular exercise, my energy levels might drop, leaving me, feeling sluggish and, less motivated throughout the day.
Hmm.
So that's also, a concern. There's also concern about my mental health, well-being, and exercise just has been a great stress reliever. And especially for me. But I fear that without it, my mood is going to change. My mood might take a hit, anxiety, stress, overwhelm, angry. I don't like all this stuff, but it's like I feel lost because that's not even what I really feel, right? And then additionally, I miss a sense of community and connection that comes from being part of, just that fitness family and just the thought of falling into a cycle of inactivity
Hmm.
really feels discouraging. And, I want to avoid that.
Hmm. No, I can feel that. I can see that. It sounds like there's a lot of things competing for your attention. You hope to do all of it at the same time, but it feels like you're maybe overwhelmed and you're trying to focus on all of this. And, like they say, when it rains, it pours. And you're kind of feeling all of that right now.
Yeah, it really does. I feel like I can't escape that. I really hope that I wouldn't turn out this way. And I've always struggled with my weight.
Hmm.
Um, I do remember like the carefree days when I was younger when I could eat whatever I want without,
Yeah.
having a second thought.
Yeah.
But my relationship with food shifted as life progressed, just through college, demanding job, busy family life. And I don't know. I feel like I'm making excuses again, but maybe not. And that's why I'm here.
You've been dealing with this for a long time. And it seems like it's become harder to find this time to work out, especially when life gets busy and you have all these things kind of demanding for your attention. And they're all important for sure, but trying to prioritize them can be difficult.
Yeah, absolutely, right. Finding time to work out has been challenging as my daily life gets busier with so many responsibilities, work, family, other commitments. Exercise feels like the first thing to get sidelined, and I hate that because I understand the importance of my health and well-being. But balancing everything, it makes me feel lost. Like I feel like sometimes there's not long enough hours in the day to fit in a workout without sacrificing something else. And
Hmm.
that's something that, I hate because I want time for myself.
No, yeah, I totally understand that. I mean, you want to be able to have free time and enjoy, life activities every day, normal stuff, fun stuff. But you're stuck between trying to find like this gym schedule that works out with your time and your needs and enjoying that life, with your family and all these competing other things in your life. And it can be really difficult when you have a busy schedule. But I'm sure that, at the end of this session, we'll be able to achieve, what you really want to. At least we're taking some steps, right? Small steps.
Yeah, exactly. Small steps is it's first step for everything.
Right, right. And as we're taking these small steps, I'm sure you'll do fine. And I really appreciate, John Wayne, that you came here to our first session. I know we have a lot to do, hopefully, in the future, but I think you've made some great progress today.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Of course, anytime. I'll see you next week, okay?
All right, sounds good. See you next week, Mr.
All right.
Pitt.
All right, you take care, John Wayne.